Buenos días, poetas del mundo. Soy Hector Carreto, de México. Les voy a leer un poema que se llama Hombres de bolsillo. Los hombres de bolsillo son pequeños, visten de oscuro y corren peligro de ser confundidos con ratones. No obstante, son inofensivos y es débil su chillido. Esto, afirman, es una cualidad. No toleramos color brillante ni lenguaje subversivo. Se limita a cumplir, no más, no más. Como buenos relojitos caminan por la calle. Qué lindos muñequitos de cuerda, qué monos. No sienten la cadena que va desde su cuello hasta el chaleco de los dioses, ni la mano que tranquila los guarda en el bolsillo. Muchas gracias.
Soy Dana Gelinas, de México. Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger, antes austriaco, se inflamó el corazón con esteroides y pesas de gimnasio, emulando a los héroes modernos. Y yo, lo confieso, llegué a atiborrarme de burbujas de Coca-Cola y palomitas de maíz, mientras el gran Arnold, una estructura de titanio en vez de huesos, terminaba con estrellas y extras de Hollywood. Además, lo confieso, me parece un buen comediante en películas para niños de kindergarten. Sin embargo, lo que más admiro de él, lo que me hace reír, y en verdad reí hasta las lágrimas, fue ver la escena en que le confiesa un gran amor a su esposa Kennedy durante un homenaje público al actor. Te amo, María, porque tienes la belleza de leyenda de los Kennedy. Te amo porque cuidas a los niños mientras filmo. Te amo y beso tu mejilla para despedirme siempre que voy a las juntas del partido enemigo de los Kennedy. Declaro que te amo y que tengo una fortuna propia gracias a los monstruos del espacio cibernético y a mi risa musculosa. Te amo, María, mientras levanto el puño de Bush, el presidente más poderoso de la Tierra, enemigo tuyo y también de tus hijos.
Hi, I am Rosina Conde from Mexico, and I'm very glad to be at the 59th International Meeting of Writers in Belgrade. I'm going to read my poem, Black Ink. For you, Belle Amie, this crazy and sprawled poem, this prison of violent images, this trivial pen, Stella's chest, stray fleeting paradises, magically disguised black ink. For you, the raveled nostalgia, paradise of perpetual images, the illusionist chest, black ink, the stray prison, magically disguised the phoneme. For you, the long, thorough journey of the ink in image converted, in stellar paradise, violent storm on the paper luminous reflection, tribal magic, nostalgic prison, the poem. Thank you very much.
Hello, I am Roberto Bravo, a Mexican writer, and I will read one poem, Horse. First, I will read in Spanish, and then will be the translation in English. Thank you very much. Es un caballo atorado entre las barras de hierro de un cercado. Tiene las manos adentro de la propiedad y el abdomen y las patas fuera. Si forzara su salida hacia adelante, dejaría los cojones embarrados en la barra de hierro. Para volverse atrás, necesita que le auxilien, y ninguno hay por allí. Es distinguido, limpio y serio, pero eso no le ayuda. ¿Quién percibirá su elegancia en esta situación? Está allí desde la mañana brillante de sol. El tiempo cambió. Las nubes se hicieron gordas y oscuras. Nada puede hacer por sí mismo, solo esperar. Y lo hace tan bien que quien lo mire no pensará que está desesperado.
Horse by Roberto Bravo. It is a horse stuck between the barbed wire of a fence. His front legs are inside the field and his abdomen and back legs are outside. If he were to force his way forward, he would destroy his balls on the wire. To turn back, he needs help, and there is none around. He is distinguished, clean, and serious, but that helps nothing. Who will perceive his elegance in this situation? He has been there since the bright, sunny morning. The weather changes, the clouds become dark and heavy. He can do nothing by himself, only wait, and he does it so well that whoever looks at him do not see his desperation.
Hello again. I am happy to be with you in this important international event of writers in Belgrade. I born in Mexico, but I have 9 years living in Glasgow, in Scotland. I write many books and I publish 15 of theirs, between novels, short stories, and travel books. My last novel is about my experience with the infrarrealistas, a great group of poets which Roberto Bolaño was his leader. Thank you very much for all and good day.
Hi, my name is Mariana Bernardez, and I would like to express my gratitude for this invitation to Words Through Continents. My special thanks to Viktor Lazic. Best regards to you all. I am going to read some poems from my book Whisper in the Mist, published in 2020 and translated from Spanish to English by Juan Manuel Esquivel. Thank you very much for your attention. Without having touched a syllable, before, long before, the first laughter and the radiance, I knew the earliest silence and the wine of its days, and who, on the edge of this island, on its cliffs and rocks, who would refuse to be enchanted by its ridge of light and its stag scarcely glimpsed, sometimes dark, sometimes slash, but forever ancient river. The world is a titter, and the eyes its chirp, high marsh that upholds within itself the seas that crossed the ones before us, to arrive here, here, wherever it is here, and the wild tightens the throat, and words burned, and ash makes its trace. Here, so many times, so many days, advancing in frenzy, showing the night and its clearness, without touching the morning star, nor the dove of its light in the whisper of its stones. At the Blue House, the fountain and the benches, your head rests on my lap. The stillness with its woodbine is the tamed shadow that stalks. It is February, and we flee from the city's chill. They told us about its smooth trails, and its tree that not longer exists. And there, listening to the running water, I dare to touch the wound that lurks. In its puncture, I have foreseen the fearsome, as if on its frontier the distance had softened or signs were falling under its sky. I had a stag that had me. We have each other, the fear and I. A stag that is a fountain, that is not a tree anymore, and tied to my arm the fear clings when in the blue his head appears. Never had a master, nor ancestry, and the vintage of the shard left him behind, at the hawthorn, at the wasteland, at the delay, with his big sad eyes of a sadly sadness, and he cannot soothe a stone, as I do, torn out from me, for us, blue stone. Sometimes among the fallen leaves, you reveal yourself, stag, until one day by the white road behind the rickety fence of an hacienda, I gentle you just a fall. You approached to lick my hand, and I could not hold your eyes into mine, nor understand the surrender, nor the saliva on my skin, that even after rinsing it with clear water, lasted in the roughness of its sign. And after the years, despite the wind, the dizziness lingers in claim for what is dear. Where does the root, the opening of the books, or the dark burning of its ember hide? Where should the pebble of this hurting bowl, water spring from which brightness arouses? Thank you very much.
Hola, soy Queta Navagomez, escritora mexicana. Desde mi país, envío un saludo cordial a todos ustedes, asistentes a la 59 Reunión Internacional de Escritores de Belgrado, una de las reuniones más importantes de escritores de todo el mundo. Me da gusto compartirles uno de mis cuentos. Deseo que el evento esté lleno de gratas sorpresas literarias y también de reencuentros. Agradezco a Adligat, al Museo del Libro y los Viajes, al Museo de Literatura de Serbia, a la Biblioteca Lazic y en especial a Viktor Lazic por esta invitación. Va desde México otro abrazo y mi amistad. Muchas gracias.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Antes que nada, quiero agradecer a la Asociación de Escritores de Serbia y a la Sociedad para la Cultura, el Arte y la Cooperación Internacional Adligat por la invitación al evento en línea Palabras a través de los continentes, en el marco de la 59 Reunión Internacional de Escritores de Belgrado, y asimismo enviar un saludo a todos los escritores participantes. Mi nombre es Angelica Olaya, soy escritora mexicana y escribo poesía, escribo narrativa también. Soy licenciada en periodismo y comunicación colectiva, tengo una maestría en historia y etnohistoria y soy maestra de creación literaria para diversas instituciones privadas y públicas, entre las cuales se encuentra la Coordinación de Literatura del Instituto Nacional de Bellas Artes en mi país, en México. Voy a compartirles un poema de mi autoría, publicado en mi libro titulado Rumor de Arcilla, publicado en el 2014 en Nueva York, y se titula La creación. Y Dios le regaló al hombre 2 faros para alumbrar las piedras, una nariz para encontrar el hogar del hijo, una lengua para saborear manzanas, 2 pies para llegar a los otros y 10 dedos para consolarlos. Con esos dedos, el hombre horadó el vientre de la tierra y sembró la semilla, fabricó el pan, lo llevó a su boca y formó un cuenco para beber. Construyó una casa y una silla. Un día Se olvidó del surco y comió la hogaza que sus dedos no moldearon. Para defender la silla afiló el metal y otro día, con la mano que bendijo al crío, mató a su hermano. La sangre y el brillo del oro cegaron sus ojos, y el hombre no pudo ver que su Dios y él mismo estaban en aquellos huesos.
Hi, I am Marlene Villatoro, poet, narrador, and actress. I affectionately greet all the writers participating in the Fighting Night Belgrade International Writers Meeting. My more recent books are The Fall of the Origin, Memory Configuration, and Pandemic Time. I wish you success and send you greetings and hugs. Thank you. Bye.
Good day, good night. This is Carmen Lenero. I live in Mexico City and I am a poet. And I want to say hello to every single writer in the world. I'm going to read a poem in English and then in Spanish, which is the language that I write in. So this is named, it's a ghazal, and it is named Sayings of the Toad. A toad reaching maturity finds consolation in his noble past. Two sorts of freedom, through richness, through dispossession. We work for the dead more than we think. Blessed modernity, it trains us to be no one. How I wasted my life defending it so much. Another species almost extinct, Bashos laughing toads. Máximas del sapo. A un sapo que madura le consuela su intrínseca nobleza. Hay dos formas de libertad, por abundancia o por despojo. Trabajamos para los muertos más de lo que pensamos. Bendita modernidad nos adiestra a no ser nadie. Cuánta vida desperdicio en defenderla. Otra especie en extinción, los sapos risueños de Basho. Hasta luego.
Soy Lucia Rivadeneyra de México. Es un gusto participar en este encuentro de escritores. Voy a leer un poema que fue el que se tradujo al inglés y que se llama Sentidos. Marca de agua, tus ojos en mis ojos. Marca de agua, tu cuerpo en mi piel íntegra. Marca de agua, tu voz de eco en mis huidas. Marca de agua, tu lengua de lumbre en mis adentros. Marca de agua, tu olor en mi garganta y yo deshidratada. Tengo otros dos. Uno que se llama Mareo. Dan ganas de aplaudir con solo verte entrar en las caderas de mis sueños. Dan ganas de comer algo salado cuando tu piel absorbe mis deseos. Dan ganas de tomar de fuego un trago si tu sudor resbala por mis muslos. Dan ganas de llorar de pura dicha cuando presienten tus dedos mis antojos. Dan ganas, muchas ganas de hacer lumbre para que no se enfríen las caricias, para que no se acabe el mareo de tierra que generas. Estilos. No todas las mujeres tomamos amaretto. A mí me gusta el whisky, la cerveza, el tequila y en momentos inciertos el martini. También hay mujeres de resonancias conventuales que confiesan su gusto por rompopes de almendra o de vainilla, sin canela, pero dicen que a veces se marean. Por eso yo prefiero las bebidas que no se hacen pastosas en la lengua, bebidas que no embriagan con trampas semidulces, bebidas transparentes que ayudan a poner la verdad en nuestros labios. Gracias.
Everything I love, time destroyed. The tiny wings, the ancient names, the sealed lips, the childhood thrones, the kisses, the whispers, when I say I have you, and the desire, the persistence of desire. Everything I love, time destroyed. No drop is left, a particle of an atom. Such is the saddest misery. However, I do not hate time. It is only natural. Days fade away. One lives, breathes, and forgets. Later, you die. No harm. Everything I love, time destroyed.
Greetings from Mexico. My name is Daniel Gonzales Dvenas. I am a writer, and it is a privilege for me to participate in words across the continents within the 59th International Meeting of Writers in Belgrade. The text I want to read is called Pentimento, which, as you know, it's an Italian word, pentimento in the singular, pentimenti in the plural, which means repentance and also step back or correction. In graphic arts, this word is used to indicate areas of certain paintings in which the artist seems to have regretted because he has made corrections, he has painted over to change an object, the position of a hand, a part of the landscape, or even to erase certain elements. The pentimenti, then, are previous images or brushstrokes that emerge over time and are sometimes visible to the naked eye, while on other occasions they are revealed by the use of X-rays and other techniques. This is the text. Pentimento. The sun comes out. It gets cloudy. The sun comes out again. Unequivocal sign that God is undecided. Even more so, fickle and perhaps repentant, like the painter who looks at his work for a long time, dissatisfied with the whole, and doesn't know if it will be enough to retouch this area or redo that one, or simply erase the entire painting from the face of the earth. Today God seems to go backwards, wanting to erase the face of the earth. Parts of the landscape withdraw from creation as signs of doubt and hesitation. That area of the forest becomes blurred. These streets lose their face, and parts of the city remain half done or half undone. Who knows what corners of the world like this, right now, retract and for moments aspire to their initial nothingness. Perhaps the creation is not a straight move forward. It comes and goes, celebrates here and hesitates there, dissatisfied with the whole. Partial regrets. As in the lives of men, there are hours when, without knowing, they return even if they go, they contradict even if they say, and parts of their bodies and parts of their souls are at intervals like this forest and these streets. The sun comes out, it gets cloudy, the sun comes out again. At times the creation repents, and it is not an end, because to end is to go forward anyway. Who knows if that is also the creation, and if God is the fickle and undecisive of the artist and not the artist himself? God will know if doubting is the only truly divine act. Thank you.